every time I'm talking, it's not popping. It's barely popping up on 2. And
outside.
you guys start talking.
Check. 1, 2. Check.
Yeah. So
say your name one more time. I want to say it.
You want to just call me Jay, and then
Gallus.
I'd rather you practice on camera because this is always funny.
Gallus?
No, yeah, like you about to say yeah.
Like someone's ass.
Wait, yo, hear me, I say. Yeah, there you go.
Gallus, you crazy man.
There you go. Use the accent. The accent works.
Yeah, well, my grandparents' neighbors were.
Yes.
There you go.
My whole life I grew up around that.
I had to write it down phonetically.
Gallus.
Outside.
I got a white boy named Justin.
Hey, I probably had the most whitest name out of all of them.
I don't know, we call you Trey, so just keep it going, right?
Hey, I feel like I got a friend that could top that, but let me hear it.
Edward.
Oh shit. This nigga went straight Twilight, like.
Edward, the turd. Because I'm a piece of shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's
Right, exactly.
Tyrone.
We're talking about white names.
This man.
Well, yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
What you say? You got the name that when you put that in an application, it's a repellent for jobs.
Yeah.
Tyrone. How about Ty Not?
I know.
What's your name? Yo, that fire, that smoke alarm was on point. That smoke alarm was on point.
Yeah.
Like that's the beep. Click.
Yeah. Hey, Tyrone, one thing I gotta tell you is turn your thing to be a landscape. I'd rather have you be the same type of
Angle.
No, turn your phone.
Your rotation.
Yes, please.
Yeah, bingo.
Yeah.
Hold on, me can turn that chair so me can be able to see Tyrone.
Oh, you can't? Well,
Did you turn the rotation on your phone?
I got you. I'll do it right now. I got you.
Yeah.
Yo, you know you can copy and mess with like. And we're gonna post that in all the camera angles anyways, as long as I can see all of you.
Can I turn this a little bit so I can see Ty a little better when he's doing his antics? Yeah, we're outside.
Justin, why are you?
No, this one. That one's for you, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So no, that's better. That's more than perfect. Thank you.
Is Tigger still there? Because I don't see him.
Yeah, he just popped out real quick.
Smoke crack.
Miss Pretty Rockstar. Are you more? Bomba.
All right. Think we're ready?
What should be more?
Sam never said
Phones
anything.
on D&D.
That's what I'm about to do.
Live air is on. Are both doors closed?
Yeah. The door's not locked.
No, that's
And I don't care if it's locked. If you're gonna have Sam come in, just have him come in real fucking quiet. Because he should.
I'll text Sam and I'll have him.
I did text him not to call me. To text you to let him know when he's coming. Catch up on everything for next show.
I got a fire with me, go anywhere, fire with me.
3-man.
Wait, what?
Group chat.
Oh.
I
I thought we was Yo, I'm telling you,
I'm saying.
3-man mission already, you know.
All right. Before we start the show, you guys know who Michael McDonald is?
Ronald McDonald's brother.
Michael McDonald from the Doobie Brothers. Now, obviously.
This is out of my jurisdiction.
Yeah, no, it's okay. This is white boy shit.
I know. I'm here for history. Go ahead.
Half the trade knows what I'm talking about. No, but my daughter the other day, she was listening to Michael McDonald, and she's like, "This guy sounds like Mickey Mouse," and now I can't unhear it. So if you guys ever hear Michael McDonald, what's up, Deanna?
Lou man, what's goody?
Ready to watch some Raiders today? All right. Okay, Justin, unlike my brother, I'm your host, Justin. Yeah, that's it, right? I know this beat though, right?
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
We should start it off with this. Before you introduce yourself.
Yeah, but we'll get in trouble.
You only need like 5 seconds.
I know. You sound like Mickey Mouse. My daughter said that shit. I'm like, I can't hear it.
Let me hear it.
Did you caught my laugh on the fucking? All right, turn it off. All right, we're good to go.
Rip.
Unlike and unbothered with the show where we search for the truth. The truth doesn't need your approval. I know, but I don't want to do that. I gotta remember. All right, ready, set, go. All right, we're going. Hey, Tyrone, shut the fuck up. Now, what's up, y'all? This is Justin, the host of the show Unliked and Unbothered, where we search for the truth, and the truth doesn't need your approval. Today, Sunday. What's the date today, guys? We'll start with Trey. What's the date?
Today's Sunday, September 7th.
Well,
September 7th.
September. It's already September. It's getting cold out there. So we brought the heat in. In the second chair, I got Gallus. How are we doing today from Live Vibes?
TV, Live Vibes TV outside.
Give yourself a little plug.
You don't know everybody. This is what Gallus J from Live Vibes TV, and that's my YouTube name, my YouTube brand, my whole brand. Me and my friends, and we do something like what Justin do, but on a more island base. So I'm here just to see what they got going on. It's lit over here.
You see what I mean?
Unliked and unbothered. So
we brought the heat in from the tropics.
Yeah.
We brought them from the tropics. And then over in, what's this, Virginia? I'm pretty sure it's Virginia or one of the Carolinas because I never seen your house. Throw your hands up. Take your shirt off. What's up? Take the bones.
Oh.
All right, and the small talk is over because if I don't stop him, he'll keep on going. And Trey, just give us a little bit of words here before we get going.
I
got nothing to say. Let's keep this going.
Okay, perfect.
Yo,
so
I got a team member just like him. Shouts out to Bucky.
Wow, I was talking about this morning, like we're like tired Tyrone. I was like, that doesn't work for him.
Yeah, man, that's Bucky.
I'll be honest, this Tyrone's showing up for work.
God damn.
Yeah.
He's late though. He's late.
Yeah, well, he might. Who knows?
He's on time.
Yeah. All right, so.
Yeah, because for a Tyrone, he was on time. He was here before the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so today's episode is a little bit more catered towards Guyless here, and just want to ask you a few questions about what you do, how we met is kind of how we'll start.
Yeah.
We'll go through the questions, and obviously my other guests, Tyrone, feel free to ask questions and or chime in. We'll try to be respectful, not talk over each other, but we'll do this thing right. So I just want to start with how we met. First off, we met through an energy assessment through my 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
Came over to your house. We were doing like paperwork and all that shit. I seen you had a whole setup for a podcast. I'm like, what are you doing over here? And I got a little interested, and we started talking a little bit on the side as like a personal endeavor. We were like, all right, well, we're kind of doing the same thing. Kind of have the same, I don't know, goals.
Yeah,
to,
vision.
To make something happen. I guess, how many episodes deep are you now?
Last time I checked for my Friday show, I was at 140 something, and then for my Sunday show, it was like, I would say like we did like 20 episodes already.
So he's almost at 200.
And then for my live stream vlogs that I just started, I'm at like 30. This is number 14 for that. So
we're here technically 11, but it's like growing pains. I mean, you can see the tiles.
Bro, I remember, bro, when I walked in and I seen everything, bro, it really brought me back to how I started in a sense. But You are way ahead of than you think.
I think, again, I did music production before, so I kind of had the equipment sitting around, and I was like, oh, yeah, let's fucking shoot the shit. I'm 40 fucking years old. I'm not going to be a rapper anytime soon. So I was like, all right, let's just put this together. And it started giving me good quality, and here we go. We met on this level, and now we might become business partners.
Facts.
One of the things I remember specifically about me meeting you the first time was the demographics questions on the application we had. They don't have Jamaican. so I remember saying it too. I was like, I'm gonna guess you're Black African American. He looks at me like, I'm like, I know. I knew exactly what this. I knew you were gonna look at me like that. Sorry, they don't have it out here. But this shit was just funny.
Yeah. They just group us into one category, which we are. We are all one people, but some of us have a better shade for a different season. So
I think really too. I think it's all up to a person's choice. It's their choice whether to get mad at something or not.
Very true.
This unlike and unbothered thing, I try to replicate it as much as possible. Yeah. We're all human. Obviously, we got emotions, we got feelings. You come at my daughter.
It's up.
I'm proud.
I'm an animal now. It's no human now.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So, but I try to keep it light. Try to keep everybody laughing while we're here.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I feel like laughter makes us live a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah. That keeps unity, and that lifts any type of negative energy in the room.
Segue into, as far as what's your mission and or purpose in life, as far as the live vibes and or like you personally, what's kind of your mission here?
All right. Well, basically, let me give you a quick backdrop. Well, Live Vibes, I started in the middle of the first year of COVID is when I started. And, I was considered an essential worker, so I still had to go to work. Majority of my friends, but still when we came home after work, it just everywhere was closed, so we couldn't do like our regular extracurricular activities after work. So we just decided to start chilling at my house, regular guy shit after work, chilling. I got a friend that's a DJ. I got a friend that know how to just freestyle. I got a friend that know how to do any type of entertainment. So we're all in the house, and we're like, yo, all this sound good together, and everybody's stuck in their house right now. We should definitely put something on screen and make it happen. Yeah. So through that, us thinking that my brain was just flowing with the ideas, and it came to the point where we got the camera set up and all of that, but everybody else, by the time we was ready to start, everybody else had a different feel for it. So I had to switch real quick, and instead of doing the in-home production, I started going out, recording parties, and try to sell it back to the promoters and stuff like that. And then it moved from that to the promoters of the party I felt like it was needed to interview them so people could see their perspective of how they set up stuff and why they charge certain stuff for their event. Just because there was. Yeah, that was like a good conversation, because it was at a point where people was complaining about parties was too much. So it was good to having the promoter to come on the show to have a voice, and then bring on DJs, patrons, so everybody could tell their side of the story. And me, I came from a dancing atmosphere. I was a dancer, and I felt like that they didn't value the dancers as much as any other entertainment, which was unfair, because the time we put the practice to come up with the routines to look in sync, to buy outfits to come to the party, and as soon as we come to the party, y'all throwing music at us for us to perform for y'all crowd. But when we put out a price, and it'd be like 7 of us grown men, and this is the thing we like to do is dance, and we put out our price, some of the promoters didn't want to hear that. They just want to give us a bottle, put us in a corner, just let us in for free. But just with that, and everybody had I decided to create a live vibe so we can all come on this channel and fix what we got and make the entertainment stay entertainment, and not everybody want to segregate in, because it's a room for everybody. Yeah. In anything, there's just like you say, we need a team so everybody can run their own section.
And provide value for all those people.
Yeah.
So that's actually really good. We have been talking about how you got to create value for people, and or I'm a firm believer that we should be chasing our purpose in this world. So that's kind of why I started.
Yeah, and I'm glad you did it, because that's one of the reasons for Live Vibes, because I didn't feel like I had any talent other than dancing. And the dancing talent, I didn't see it as a talent. I just felt like I just could do it. You know what I mean?
It's crazy that you would think that way.
Everybody used, because I was shy at first. I didn't started professionally dancing out in public or on the stage till I came to America. Back home, I used to just dance. I used to just dance with my cousins back, hide in the room on our porch and just dance on, with none of the adults around. And then they used to tell me, yo, you can dance. I'm like, yeah. And then when I came to America, I understand that I figured out that Jamaica had a stigma of always being great and always performing. And I didn't want to drop below that bar. So I had to just take off the hood and just jump out there. And I joined my school step team. I joined my school dance team. Then I created my own dance team after I left school. And then it just went up from there. I was performing at all the reggae events and all. I'm 32.
I met him a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like I was choreographing for our shows. I remember I had people coming up to me after the shows like, how you do that? What are you doing, man? Teach me how to dance. I'm like, I don't know, I just feel it.
Yeah, no, for real. So, and that's what been most. Go ahead, bro. Yeah. Yup. I'm trying to. Bro, I didn't have. I know it, but this is the key. This is the kicker. I didn't have to. I didn't need confidence to jump back out there. Once I saw that, I stayed out there. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Once I see that my natural given talent was a superpower in the sense of I could get some bitches. What? I was two-stepping every weekend. Yeah. There was one point when me and my homeboys, me and my friends, we used to when in college time, we used to party from Tuesday to Sunday. Every night, out faithfully, routine, clean, everything. We're just out there. Yeah, shouts out to Fire Squad. Yep, yeah. I mean, what? Yeah, but it's funny because for me, I try to keep my English as clear as possible. And I know some Jamaican men that could speak clear English, but when they're around women, they go real natural. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm not that. Yeah, but that's not me though. When they catch me talking to my homeboys, they're here, but I try to speak to them clearly so they know what I'm about.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Because it shows that you ain't fake. It shows you real.
I guess that's yeah.
It's like you don't. A real one don't gotta talk about it. They just do it.
But you know what? They always make fun. They always tell me that I have a good white accent, and I don't know. Even at my new job, they always that's like when their day is getting dry. Like, hey Jay, do your white accent. I'm like, what the hell?
We have in Rochester. It's probably because you speak real quiet.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand how I feel about that. Yeah, you know what I mean. But
it's kind of a privilege, bro.
Mm-hmm.
In the same light, in the same light, if you go to Mexico and you try to speak Spanish, they appreciate it.
Yeah, but this is the same for it's the same for right. When anybody comes to Jamaica. But it's the same. Jamaica is the most welcoming when it comes to other cultures trying to replicate their culture than any other culture in the world. I could say that because when white people come there and try to, yeah, man, but we laugh. It's entertaining because we appreciate that you're trying to learn or trying to bond with us. So it's just like.
I feel like it's like that everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe not Russia.
Yeah, but when you come here and try, oh wait, go back here. What the fuck? Go back to where?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So Trey, I suppose all of us could actually answer this next question here. I was going to ask you if your mic could talk, the one that you got there. Mm-hmm. What would it say? What would it tell you? What if the mic could talk back to you? What would it tell you about all these fucking things you've been saying?
As in this moment, or just since it's been bought?
Since it's been bought.
All right, nigga, it's been like 2 months since we heard anything from you.
Oh, I love it.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's what the mic would say. This has been like 2 months.
That's why you're here.
Yeah,
So,
this is a spark that I
this
needed.
might be the beginning of a long journey. So
Facts.
we might be good friends over the next decade.
Better friends. We were already good friends.
Yes.
Better friends.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Tyrone, what would your mic say to you? Your phone mic. Your phone mic.
That sounds funky for real. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's the camera. Dude, you are wild. Stay on the camera.
Mike would be like, stop yelling.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I think mine's on the same lines as yours. It's just like, hey, come back. We want more.
Yeah. Start cooking. Start cooking, man. Keep cooking.
Yeah, keep cooking. Chef's gotta cook, right?
Yeah,
Chefs
facts.
in the kitchen, no matter what. People are gonna come with their hands out, ready for food. You better cook. They gotta be fit. You gotta take care of it.
Gotta be fair.
So what's the funniest or like what's the most embarrassing sound or weirdest sound you've ever like accidentally recorded? There's gotta be something that like you remember like, oh shit, that was fucked up. Or like that was funny as shit. We all died laughing.
But it wasn't of me.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was an episode where normally I try to, well, for my setup for my show, it's called Vibes Friday. We go live every Friday, and it's like basically a pregame to the weekend. The show, the pregame to the weekend. So it's like a pregame show before the club. If you go out, where we play music, catch up on how our week's been while we're going out to blow off steam, and if we need to go out to blow off steam, or just random shit. And on the intro, it's like we DJ play some music, and right before we start the show, just like how you did yours with the music earlier, we cut out and go a cappella, and we try to freestyle our intro in. So I try to you know what I mean? And then one of the ones we did we remixed DMX Stop. And then the next episode we remixed the Skilly Band Crocodile Teeth.
Yeah, did you just play like the instrumental?
Yeah, we played it because I could stems it out when I'm DJing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we played the instrumental for the Crocodile Teeth, and my boy was freestyling. And I don't know how he said it, but he ended up putting in the freestyle that he liked men. But he wasn't supposed to say that. And I the way he was freestyling and the words he was rhyming, I kind of caught it before he said it, but I couldn't stop it. So when you watch the video, I stood up and took my glasses off right before I could stop him. And right when I was about I had to just run out of the room because I could not be in there. And it was on camera too. I got to remember what episode it is that so I could tag y'all. But yeah, that was the funniest thing we caught on camera. He can't live that down. Because now when he come on the show, it's like when we were freestyling, we're like, hey. We're trying to put some straight message out here. Straight, direct to the people. But yeah. Type shit. Yeah. Don't say none of that.
Exactly.
Kyle, man, big up yourself.
Tyrone, I know that you've done some of your fair share of recording, whether it be in the studio or with us. What's the funniest, weirdest sound you've ever recorded or accidentally caught? You heard my question.
Oh,
wow. Weirdest or funniest sound you've ever recorded?
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Doing the what?
So he was doing some videos.
Oh.
So he's a stand-up comedian, and some other stand-up comedian who was local in this. Was it this area? Right. Well, he started talking some shit about you, and it made him more popular than you wanted him to be. But ultimately, but every day I go to his news feed, and he's talking about this guy Smoothie, and he's just coming up with these new like videos every day, just making fun of him, thinking he's. You gotta explain it a little better.
Are you just roasting somebody? You had that hat on?
The guy with the Mickey Mouse hat on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought you was about to say the grass. That would have been funny.
And I remember because I've done a lot of music composition in my time. We started really making hip hop music. I would say 2004 or 5. I remember this one song. We recorded the song called Nightmares. It was like all of us on the one song. All of us had like a 16-bar verse. There wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, so we all just kind of went in a row. But I remember we were recording one time, and at the end of like the verse, or I think it was in the beginning of the verse before we started, I farted as long as like you could ever fucking remember. It was like the longest fart, and I remember us like laughing over the top of it too, and it was still going. And we stopped laughing, it's still going.
Oh wow!
But I was standing in the booth, just like, just dying laughing. So that's like the most embarrassing and or funny.
Was everybody in the booth with you?
Yeah, they had to leave.
Oh shit! Yeah. Back.
We would do like the corner,
brother.
All right. Nobody get in there for about 35, 45 minutes.
Yo, that's funny. But my show, bro, a lot of funny stuff happening. It just that one sticked out to me though.
That's the value of having live shit too. Yeah. That's why next we're gonna be going live.
Yeah, I hope y'all get there, man. Cause
we're gonna get there. One this week.
The thing of what I like about live stream is it's just there. You don't have to edit anything after. Yeah. You just gotta have a plan and stick to it.
And I have to have a team to make sure things aren't going wrong while we're
exactly the behind the scenes.
I'm in the process of getting my Knights of the Round Table. That's what my unlike nights, my unbothered nights.
That sound better.
Unbothered
Nights unbothered.
Yeah, Nights unbothered.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so have you ever wanted to hit the mute button on one of your guests?
One of my oh fuck, damn, ouch, woo.
I mean, we don't have to.
I know, no. I'm thinking. I'm gonna answer. I don't give a fuck. I'm unbothered. Yeah, I could do that too. I'm scared. I would say, yeah, I would say one of my guests. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, me too.
Facts.
I feel like I'm always wanting to shut somebody up.
Yeah.
Like that. Doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, that's clutch. That's clutch. That's clutch.
That's buddy at work got me this.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the strangest thing that somebody on your show has commented or asked you? After a show.
After a show.
Yeah. Like, I mean, based on you going out there, what's one of your listeners' like weirdest questions?
Oh, listeners. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Somebody that's not necessarily a friend, but they have gotten closer to you, whatever. But because of that,
sure.
That's created the question.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not weird, but it's a couple girls be hitting my inbox. Hey, I want me and my homegirls to come on there. We could drink and ask some questions and. But I'm like, yeah, but it's not that. It's that, but it's not that. You know, so it's kind of, I don't get their perception how they got to this from what I've been putting on the screen. How it got to that. But like I said, we could create content.
Baddies out there on your fucking
But you saw my baddies. My baddies is very intellectual and smart. It's not the average baddies. It's what a baddie should be. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, because that's my Sunday show, and the girls just chilling, sip and have wine, and we talk about real shit. You know, so it's not like they. But I'm not against that idea, but it just have to be a different avenue.
It's kind of like my ketchup on everything. Those guys, basically just free range talk about shit.
Cause I'm shooting for a new show too, but it's gonna be like a nighttime show, more like for the older, more wilder people.
Let me know. I'm all about those old people.
But you see, cause you got a whole home.
Yep.
I think you could produce that and not be on it.
Yeah, but I got plenty of the stuff we can talk about: marriage, cutting lawns.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cause what I'm
taxes, motherfucker, get rid of them.
Cause what I'm thinking. Let me know if you guys think it's a good idea. Maybe somebody would take it and run it. I don't care. Cause I want to do it like a night show. Well, posted at night. It don't have to be recorded at night, but like show, but it gravitates towards like sex workers and how they feel about when they want to transition. When they want to transition back into regular life, or where do they see themselves, and if they want, you know what I mean?
That's smart.
I think me and you could work on something, brother.
All right.
Yo, I'll be honest. I don't know if you know this, but there's more slaves on Earth now than there ever has been. They're all fucking sex slaves, most. I'm telling you right now. You think that's wrong, but there's a market. There's a market.
No. Yeah, but where my mind is going, how I can make this work is, you have girls that do like OnlyFans that are pretty open and bold, and you just say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is the purpose of trying to see if these girls are trying to get out or see how they see themselves in the next 10 years. Because I care about everybody, but I don't give a fuck about nobody. You know what I mean? Because yeah.
Well, we're providing a platform for you to be heard.
Yeah, so
and that's kind of what it is.
Yeah,
it's like
so
opening this line of communication.
Yeah, because I be thinking, and us as men, sometimes when we're alone, our thoughts just go crazy. Yeah. And I'm gonna be real. Because I watch porn. So one in the night, that they post another pre-nut clarity. Yeah. So.
I actually saw something a couple days ago. Like before making big decisions.
Bust a nut,
and then think about that. Think about it again.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
And
it's facts.
It's really significant on how we make our decisions, because if you don't really bust that nut and think about it again.
No, that's a fact, because.
Yeah, bro.
Because when you back in the day, that's a fact. Because you know how they used to tell you back in the day, if you want to impress a girl, make sure you get the first nut out the way.
Yeah.
And then
the pipes.
Yeah. But
same thing goes
if that girl ain't worth it, and you clean out the pipe the first time, nigga, by the time she call you and says she's outside, you don't even want to open the door. You want to go, hey, I'm good.
There's a lot of stories.
Stories
that talk about that.
Yeah, but I lost my train of thought for the. Yeah, the post. So after that, I'm like, damn. When these girls get up and go home, I wonder if they get the same feeling, like. So it just, I would want to know, like, what is their plan, or if they have a plan, and. Yeah, and or want. Yeah. And one not to cut you tight, and one of the things that I hear most of them say, if some of them, the ones who don't have kids already, most of them be like, I don't plan on having kids, which is all cool. But like you said, when you get older and by yourself and your money don't have any stocks on it to keep growing, it's just gonna go as quick as it comes, because you know what I mean? Then what you gonna do? Sit and wither away by yourself? And that's most of where you say, I don't know if you see that YouTube channel where the dude interview like mad people going through stuff, heroin addicts, prostitutes, and all that stuff, and it doesn't I don't feel like he give them answers. He just asks them questions. You know what I mean? So he just like, yeah, he just asking them their story, what they've been through, what they want to do, but he don't offer like at the end. I don't see him be like, yo, well, there's a shelter. I don't know what he do behind scenes, but I'm saying on screen he don't offer them no help. He just asks them questions and see what they want to do. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yeah, I'm trying to be Captain Save a Hole, but not that.
Well, no, you're giving them the opportunity. You're
Yeah.
dude. We're not playing God. We're just playing the same.
We want to
shit.
see what the end game is.
No, it's not even. It's just,
no, for real though, because a lot of these chicks they're doing OnlyFans and like in their mind they're thinking sex sells. Okay, so all of them are thinking, all right, I gotta show my ass, my tits, twat, whatever out there, throw it out there, fuck people on camera, this, that, and the third. But it's really not even like that though, because there's other chicks that sell feet pics, there's other chicks that degrade men, there's other chicks that have sugar daddies that dudes just want their attention, so they send them money. Like, bro, that's why I said I feel like where you're headed, bro. I was just talking to Justin about this earlier because it's crazy the the psychology of it. Because not all of them are having sex. So when it comes to like, having children and like being exposed, what are you exposing? That's what I'm wondering. Like, if it's coming down to your end game is being family and all that, what are you? How far are you going to reach a goal? Obviously, monetarily.
Well, here's what I would say to everybody: if you have children, your time for self-exploration has ended, and your time for self-development has begun.
Bro, I like how you did that because I'm not trying to get too personal, but I've seen women who have kids and feel like they still got to be outside, still and all that. And before this naturally as a man for you not to want women to be out there when they got development to do.
Right.
But one thing I know is I heard a woman say, women don't understand that when they have kids that they're no longer the same person.
Women don't understand.
Women don't understand that after they have kids, they're no longer the same person. And that's why they go into this postpartum depression because they're trying to feel like the person who they were before they're pregnant. And not knowing you just grew a whole human inside of you. So they took half of what you know and half of how you feel.
What's it called? Oxytocin that releases in their brain.
Yeah, a bunch
chemically changes.
And at the same time, the fact that they say once a woman starts having sex with a man unprotected, and then you have a kid with him, some of his DNA is in her too.
Yeah.
So now you're trying to understand why you're confused about everything. Why do you hate this man? Why do you not want to watch the baby? Why do you not love doing what you used to do? You're a new woman. So you just got to absorb the pain and just let it go.
Tyrone, I know you could talk about that. I know you could talk on that behalf about self-exploration and then
wow. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend was like that. I had a friend like that.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You know.
For get it for going to work, buying our car, getting our stop procrastinating. Yeah, in the real life shit that matters. Yeah. I,
Tigga, if you wouldn't mind, I would love if you just had Dion yell from the other room, "Hi, Justin," because then we could all hear him and we'd be like, "This is exactly what I'm talking about. The power of this child's voice." You don't gotta put him on screen. You just gotta yell it.
hi,
Sometimes he answers the phone like that. I'm like, I love it.
hi, Huston.
I love it. See, that's the power of the child, man. Power of the child, man. I love that voice, man. I love it. Don't fucking lose it. Remember that. Get as many pictures and videos of that as you
Yeah,
can.
man. I too just recently became a god, so I understand. I'm soaking that up.
Yeah. So, all right. Next thing here.
Yes.
All of us are going to have to answer this question. So, because Trey has been the least, vocal this episode, let's start with you. All right. So, and then I'm going to have you go next. We'll start with Trey. The question is, if your audience has to describe you in 3 emojis, what would they be? If you got to pass because you got to think about it.
My emojis are right now. Alright, let's see.
He hasn't thought about this one. You ever thought of this?
Mine's probably.
No, you got to pick 3 different.
Crying, definitely. That ignorant one. The ignorant one where you're like side looking at somebody.
The ignorant one is funny.
Yeah, you probably would.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that.
Just the
I think mine would be. Oh, sorry.
He's got one. Yeah.
Eyes are rolling eyes, definitely.
Rolling eyes.
I know I get a lot of rolling eyes. I know exactly who too. I love it too.
Mine would be the NASCAR, the smoke cloud for the NASCAR and for other smoke, and because that's the smoke cloud is like a double bar, and laughing emoji too, because I'm always trying to have a good time with whoever and wherever I'm at or talking shit.
And then Tyrone, because you're stupid and want to make it real easy on yourself. Give me 3 different ones.
Yeah, you muted yourself, dog.
Yeah. What did you mean NASCAR? What did you mean by that?
Like the little NASCAR emoji, the little red one. They got a Formula One emoji, but that's
do you like racing or some shit?
Well, I'm a good driver, so my friends I'm not I don't speed, but I know how to. If I get put in a situation, I could.
You can get away.
Type of
You can drift around the corner and make somebody look like a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not the Tokyo drifter, but I know how to. I know how to handle a car.
Do you ever do the drifting?
Mm-hmm.
Do a drifting park?
A park?
You ever had one of those like places where you can just drift around?
I've searched, but I've never had.
There's one in Buffalo. There's one out there. I guess Deion Dawkins, Buffalo Bills. Let's keep it Sunday oriented. Deion Dawkins from the Buffalo Bills. I guess he does it often, and like his kids go in the car with him, and
I would love to do it, but the most I do is like parking lots. Some empty turns and nobody's there.
So Tyrone, can I hear you?
No, we can't hear him right
now. All right. Well, as far as Tyrone, we'll get him going here in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about mine. I'll probably go American flag.
America.
American flag. Does a bald eagle count? Because that might be another one.
You're starting to scare me.
No.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're back. Hold on. I got American flag. There's got to be a football in there.
You better not say a skull.
What's that?
I hope you're about to say a skull or something.
A skull.
The American flag, bald eagle, and a skull.
All the things that we just talked about in the last question is the reason my wife doesn't want me getting involved with Tyrone. His purpose is to come steal from me and and get high. I don't want it.
Wow.
I'll just say for now. Yeah. I just gotta make sure I take care of myself. You know, I gotta make sure I'm protected. Don't want Tyrone Bigum's going back to.
You know, it's crazy. That's what popped up in my head just now.
It's okay. This ain't the only time.
He's
That used to be funny. That used to be funny.
Hey, it's doodle, baby.
I got my third emoji. My third emoji is the fucking weird ass face, the one that's like all stupid and with his tongue out and shit. I'll do that one.
Why?
The American flag and a football. That's it. Those are my three.
Yeah, man. Why you put out your tongue for, but your business that still. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
So do you mean the heart?
No, the sign language.
Okay.
I love you.
Oh yeah, because you're a signer.
That's what that mean?
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but he's a signer. He does know like signing and stuff. You know, he knows how to talk. But yeah, he's an interpreter.
Oh, so you could go to LA and be good.
Yeah, his parents are deaf.
I said you could go to LA and be good then.
Well, he's got a job. He got a job at school.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I was gonna say because you know they be throwing up a lot of gang signs in LA, so I said you could go over there and be good.
Don't be wearing that shirt though. Those colors.
Yeah.
Over there.
I mean, that's your love over there. That's your unity.
He's like, I'm just trying to wage beef.
Yeah, they might need you over there to bring some unity. So.
What the fuck are you? I'm from New York.
They ain't translating shit over there.
We've been trying to wage beef for fucking decades.
Yeah, where have thou been? So, well, can I ask him a question real quick? You said your parents were deaf? Damn. How, like, when... I know, no, because I had a deaf joke, but it's inappropriate because he said mom and dad. All right.
Love that shit. Give it to him.
All right. So, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I just started a new job where I work with a group of white guys, and you know how guys banter on construction sites. So some of the jokes get racial, and I'm like, if it's not funny, I'm gonna be offended. Yeah, right. So that's what I tell them too. So that's funny you said that. But the joke is I'm pretty sure you hear it because obviously your parents. Wow.
Delivery's off, guys. Let him talk.
Yeah. So if a deaf girl or a dumb person give you no, they do if they use their hands to give you a blowjob, right? That's what it's called if they use it. It's not a yeah. That's what That's what I was trying to articulate. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
When a girl, yeah.
Is that like a?
When you ask a deaf person for head, they just start giving you a hand job.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is that considered like a double thing? Like,
right, I don't know.
Like, do they get like a more price for that?
Well, they can talk.
Like if you go to a deaf prostitute or a dumb prostitute.
Their mouth works.
But if you go to a deaf prostitute, what do you ask for? A hand job or a head? She could scam you.
No.
Think about it.
No. Before you start, this is what I want. Sign the paper.
She gonna give you a contract in well, that's blind people. Never mind.
The mouth works, bro.
All right, guys.
We're cooked, chat.
Be like, no. Wait a minute.
I got a question.
Nah, you know what's
Oh. How, like, when there was danger, how did you warn them? Like, if he was at a park and shots started firing.
Yo, I actually know.
Mm. Mm. The techno club. Yeah, lit.
Like a rave.
Yeah. It was like the Uber last week.
Yeah.
Wait. Was it colored lights or white lights? Oh, I would have probably think it's a fire alarm.
Like it was like a.
Imagine
like a fire alarm.
imagine me as his friend staying over there, and I'm laying down and see that shit flashing. I'm outside with the blankets. Like, what's happening? Like,
Well, get the fuck out.
put it out. Yeah, where's the smoke?
I was gonna say vibrating. Yeah.
Interesting. I know. Every morning with that happening every morning, I know you must have thought it was gonna be what they call it. God was coming. You thought it was the not, yeah. That's thanks for helping me with those vocabulary. Yeah. But that's crazy. Damn. Say. I got a next question. How do deaf people sneak? Can they tiptoe? Sneak around like tiptoe?
Nope.
Oh yeah, they feel it. They got a feeling. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and heightened sense of.
A ninja's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's probably a part of that ninja shit too. That's
Well,
probably
they
a
lost
part.
one sense and all their other senses are more
Yeah.
increased.
That's like one of them ninja things. Like when they put the blindfold on and they start doing shit. You know what I mean? They gotta feel vibrations around them. You know, they gotta feel energy and shit.
Man, that's interesting.
Just think about it. We could just close our eyes and get heightened senses everywhere else. If we just close our eyes all the time.
How long you think before our other senses is heightened?
Months. Probably months. You gotta
Takes
do
some
it.
time.
You gotta do
Probably
it.
takes some time.
Dude, I can't live my life like this. Bro. I cannot. Like, I mean, because I'm so accustomed to what my life is.
I feel like we should do an episode like that for every disability.
Episode?
For every disability, we do a blind one, a deaf one, and a talk one.
We can try to do deaf. We can.
Yeah, we could do all of them. The only person who can participate would be the producer, so he could keep us in track. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we could do one. You gonna have a blind? We're gonna have.
That's actually good.
Yeah, we
So
gonna.
that means you're coming back.
What? I live here now. Whose corner is this?
It's yours.
Okay, I love.
Sam, you coming in, bro? Coming in, Sam? We're gonna change that out too. I want to put 2 chairs.
No, I got you. I'm way ahead of you. I got you. I'm totally cooking. I love it.
When we ask somebody if they've done something, they've already done it. We're with the right people.
Yeah, I'm already.
As long as Tyrell's not stealing from me, we're good.
First of all,
Well, he's all the way.
Sorry.
Listen here.
Miles away.
I know.
So I got a question.
So you were a fiend with morals.
I got a question. What did you give up to get that hat? It can't be money. Oh, I'm not going to Walt. I hear what he did to little boys. I'm good.
I love that you said that.
Yeah, I'm good. Nope.
He froze himself.
Yeah, but I was about to say Walt hasn't been conscious for quite a while. So whatever.
Talking about that, I love this segue. Talking about him. Did you hear about the baby that just got unfrozen? Then he's like 30 years old now, but he's still a newborn.
No.
Yeah.
You're talking about the sperm.
Yeah.
It was like somebody donated sperm.
And they froze it.
And the mother is.
They froze the egg.
Younger than when the sperm was there. I heard about that.
Yeah, it's a. So it's a egg that was fertilized that they froze 30 years ago, like 1992 or somewhere wherever the math go, I don't know. And they just kind of hatched it, made it give life. But once it developed, they unfroze it. And yeah, and now it's a baby. But the baby look old as a bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. But it's still it's a 30-year-old baby. And the parents is 2 years younger than it, the ones that adopted it.
Now, how do you age that though?
That's
age off of.
But that's gonna show you how fucked America really is, because they're gonna have to make new laws for that shit.
This might be a clear indication you can't be God. You can't play God. This might be a clear indication you can't play God.
This is like low.
This shit's wrong. This shit's not right.
Yeah, because I'm agreeing, but it's not that we can't play God. We are playing God, but because of the stigma of how they portray God to be, people are trying to recreate things. But I believe that we got the power to create naturally. So that's you with your God power already, and to physically make things. So this all shit they're trying to do. Just to long story short, do too much.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
So it's not like
here's my caveat to that is that would, in a belief of any God, would God give this world the ability to do what we're doing if it weren't created by God? You know what I mean? Like, if it's all created by God? Well, this world allows us to do that shit. So science is coexisting with the belief of God, and that's one of the things I always talk about. It's like, well, He's given you the ability to do this. So is it wrong? Is it moral? That's up in the air. You got to basically. Well,
see. When it comes to all of that, I did grow up in a Christian home, so most of our values and morals are kind of similar. But I grew out of that because then I knew that was them altering and programming your mind how to think about stuff. So now I perceive God as more than one entity.
Sure.
And just like how we create life, and in the Bible that they give us, some of the stuff is just what it is, what is in there. I don't believe in metaphors are cool, but God don't play around with His word from how they preach it.
Sure.
Whatever His word said, that's what it is.
But I feel like I need
to. Trust me, read it as a history book. Don't read it as a religious book, because you're gonna get pissed off.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
I try to be more Christian nowadays than I ever was.
You don't want to be Christian.
Well, I do. I'm going to.
Let me tell you something. Nobody tell you. God didn't say you want His people to be Christians. Nor did Jesus. You just gotta be a believer in Christ.
Sure.
Christians is just something that was made by the Catholic and the Vatican as a title to keep their people with the stamp, just like how they used to brand the people before they put them in a chamber and burn them.
Yep.
That's just what the title is.
Sure, but there's stories and stories that kind of add up, and then there's stories that don't in other books. So to me, it's obviously just a belief based on a lot of what's it called, anecdotal in my own life, and just this feeling of energy. Where that's what I've kind of learned to. And here's the thing: is more good things happen to me when I become grateful and I just continue to.
That's a fact. But this is where I got confused, because. You know how they tell you the confusion will come in and they say, who are you really talking to? Your God or yourself? Who's in your mind? Who's responding? Because you do get a response when you have a monologue with yourself. So when it comes from me praying how my grandparents and my mom just say, get on your knees and pray, I'm like, first, that's gay. But I'm not doing that. I just clasp my hands and close my eyes. I'm not doing that. But when they used to tell you that, they usually do that, and you just you're doing what you were taught. I feel like the connection with any creator should come naturally. And if he's a creator, he gonna grab you when he want or when it's needed, because he's all perfect and all knowing. So once I kind of know that I was taught to do like that and I had to find him on my own, it's really just like, it's really just like it is an entity, but you're the entity, and it's also outside of you, which is so weird.
That's funny. I always say this too. You don't find God; He finds you.
Yeah,
I always say that. I always say that.
and just like you said earlier, I got to a point where when I started being more grateful for what I got, I kept it longer, and I end up getting more. And it comes at a time when I don't know it. So sometimes now when I'm going to when I get in a jam, like damn, I gotta go pray, and I just catch myself and like, I ate today. My baby's fine. My baby mom not bothering me. She's happy. My mom don't want me to pick her up, carry her nowhere. I got my check. My bills are paid. I just had a little hiccup. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. I'm bitching. I'm good. And then after I got that clarity, I'm like the whole rest of the week or something. It's just like the moment never happened. So that's what I would kind of advise people when they get in a moment. Just look at what you got and look at who don't got it. And then your mind would just be like, all right, I'm overreacting.
In that same light, though, I always try to make sure that I'm not doing too much of the comparing, because it doesn't matter what hardship you're dealing with. It's a hardship, and you can't compare that with other people, because there's so many times when you're like, well, it could be worse. Well, dude, you're just disregarding that I'm going through a hardship. Yeah. This is fucking with me. Whether
at this moment,
whether it be something significant to you or not, it's significant to me, and I'm having a hard time. So if you disregard it, you compare it to something else, it's kind of like, I better watch out.
Yeah, and then that's when they do that. I feel like that's when people don't understand that everybody goes through phases, and once you pass that phase, and it's nothing that you can't really water it down when the other person's going through it, because it's like basically putting a toddler around a car and tell it to drive. Somebody's shooting after me. You know what I mean? They're gonna crash out if you just keep telling them everything's gonna be okay, and you're not kind of breaking it down. So that's how I look at it.
Yo, Tyrone, I'm gonna start with you on this next question, because you are doing this whole thing with me, but this will go right into a question with you too, because you have your own show. Mm-hmm. Would you rather have 100 listeners who never laugh, or 10 listeners who laugh so hard that they can't breathe? Take it, Tyrone. Where's your answer?
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
That's tough, honestly, because it all depends. If you want, because
there's no wrong answer.
All right. So here's my logic on that, because you just said they don't laugh, right? Or there are no type of response. Just never laugh. So I have people, and I have friends that when me and my other friends are crying on the floor, they're just sitting there, and they just look for the point in why we're laughing, and said that they don't really laugh. They're like, oh, So you have people that really just watch us just to see if what we're doing is wholesome, and at the end they're like, oh, it was a good episode. Right. It was pretty funny. Right. Like they don't really find it enjoyable to laugh. They just
some people are animated.
Yeah, they just chuckle like, oh, those guys are pretty cool. They'll just say it. They're really funny, and they won't laugh. So I've known people like that.
I felt like that was you at first too. Like, yeah, he's kind of funny. I like it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, he's taking this analytical approach. Here we go.
Yeah. So when it's 50. Yeah, but I do like to have, because me and my friends have that roasting each other. So I would prefer the 10, but I understand people who will support you, but won't give you the support how you want it.
Always that way. That's why I'm so proud of Trey. Trey's telling us we're at an hour.
Just keeping everybody up.
Because we need to know what we're doing, but ultimately, we still got some more questions I gotta ask. And I feel like this is kind of the same way. I feel like as far as the team that I'm creating here, I need a little bit of one, and I need a little bit of the other.
Yeah.
I need us, me and you, Tyrone, and or whoever's creating the value to make sure that we're creating good value. So those real relationships that we gain along the way, those create a foundation for all those other fucking things to fall off. I mean, obviously, siding in a house gets bad over time, and you have to change it. All those fans that aren't real fans, they're gonna just cycle through. Facts. As far as the real ones, they're gonna stay with us the whole time. They're gonna engage in the chat.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I feel like the same way too. I remember when I was rapping, I remember telling myself, "Ice, you gotta perform. You gotta perform the same way you would for 500 or 500 people."
Facts.
You always got to put on.
And a lot of people find that's when. I'm glad you said that. So say what you just said again.
When you put on a show, you got to put on a show for the same way as you do for 5 people as you do for 500.
Yeah, and as earlier in my dancing, I learned that, and I learned that through just love dancing in general. And I didn't learn it by not performing. I learned it by just doing what I love and just doing it. Get there to the club, nobody really there, be like a couple people, or event we on stage, or we just in the back, wherever. But say we go to a club early, nobody there, or the event don't have a good turnout. Once I start drinking, my body start moving, so I'm just doing some shit, not knowing I'm being recorded or being watched. And then next time I go out, or by the time I get home, people inbox me, when are you gonna be at the next event, or when is your next performance? When I'm like, what do you mean? I wasn't doing nothing crazy. It's so you gotta perform wherever you go. Once you're there to do that, whatever job you got called for,
you can't control the video. It's almost like phone, like telephone. Like you say something, it changes. So that
Chinese telephone
will go to another person, and that person can take it to 10 people and show it to other people.
Yeah,
I get it.
That's a fact.
If you had to podcast from a bizarre location, i.e., like a haunted house, Chuck E. Cheese, Jamaica, where would it be?
I would want to do a live stream. I would want to do one either at a concert or on a yacht. And when I say a concert, I want us to be in the middle of the fucking shit on a platform, with the background be the crowd. Like how you watch ESPN, but you can see them through the
soundboard.
No.
Platform there?
Yeah, but our own. It's like a separate stage from the stage. So
if you had like a longer thing, and like you were just out there, and the sound guys were out of the thing, but you were up there and the whole stage, and the crowd was the whole. That'd be dope.
Yeah, but I don't want to take away from because now I'm in the process of, or the mindset of trying to get content, not make it. Yeah. So for me, I would like to go, like say for example, they have a Chris Brown concert. If we could go set up like in the middle, but in the back, but in the level, everybody around us, and we still die like, yo, let's watch it. Yo, that shit fire. Just natural reaction to shit. That's what I want to set up us to do. Not just natural reaction to shit. So we're gonna live review instead of waiting for the performance to drop or the music video to drop. We're on set of the music video doing the live reaction. Oh, this nigga fucked up. Listen, you know what I mean?
Like Kanye with the Talib Kweli back in the day. I'm trying to use my name, motherfucker. Chris Brown come up there and he's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I just like the whole live streaming stuff, bro. I'm like, I love it because you can't change your response. Yeah. So it's gonna show who you really are if you're in the moment.
And that's what I want my team to do around me, is to hold us accountable for being that thing that I was talking about. I want to,
Yeah, and this is not me bashing my team, but when I proposed the idea to them to be, first I gave them the name, Live Vibes, and then just from me creating a name, I definitely have to create something around the name. So either we got to be live with energy all the time, or we're live. So we got to figure something out. And then they was like, bro, the live content is going to be sketchy because you got to edit stuff and the audio might. I'm like, I get that, but Like if you watch my first episode, my first year, at least the first 5 episodes of my first year to my last 4 bro, and that's just come from me just trying, okay, and then they don't know at this, they're not paying attention at the same time that they're getting conditioned themselves to not make the same mistakes. Some of them paid attention to it, and then some of them just, but you still know, like and it got to a point where when we just started, obviously we gotta get the set ready, get the set clean, and then get the mic check and all of that till it got to a point where even if somebody came late, they just blend in smoothly. You know what I mean? We just switch the camera, have them get in their seats, switch the camera. It just, we don't even have to say nothing to each other no more. It just pull up, and we could even set up the show in like 10 minutes. When before it used to take a whole 2 hour and a half. Yeah.
Tyrone, when you're done shooing your kid away, can you tell me of a place? Can you give me a place in your mind that would be like a dope place to set up a podcast that's bizarre, that's different from most things that a podcast is set up in this studio, this lovely studio you see
here? Yeah. You notice both of my things is in the light daytime. I'm not doing no dark shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We know what middles are.
Dog.
See?
Nah, you're only saying that because all the rappers out there entertaining do that. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it's.
Bro.
That's a flowers, right? An orchid's a flower?
No.
Nah, orchid's a whale.
Orchid the whale.
The killer whale.
Oh, the big ass whale? Oh, you
He wants
bugging.
He wants SeaWorld.
Oh.
Where everybody's getting splashed by Shamu.
Oh, so he want to sit right at the edge of the shit. You're crazy.
Your podcast equipment's gonna get ruined.
I can't swim, so no.
Nah, niggas is just gonna jump out the water and catch your ass.
Yo, that's not a bad idea. Yo, listen. What if it was like in the middle of the pool?
No, that's what I'm saying. So for I got you, Ty. How about African safari, but we're in the gate thing, and they put us right in the middle of the lions.
Fuck yeah, we might be dying.
And then they put food all over the cart.
I think I'll be remote that week, guys.
Citrus time. Yeah, send all the black people to Africa. That's fucked up, Justin.
It had nothing to do with that, man. I'm not racist. Oh shit. That's gonna go, dude.
What's yours?
Those places that you like walk in the tunnels underneath the aquarium and shit.
Oh no, fuck that. That would be dope, but yeah. I can't swim. I don't do none of that. It's okay. I'm good. For who?
Listen, I'm
for who?
Sure me and half a train can swim enough to get you out.
Don't say half, boy. I'm like the steps over here.
Let me tell you something.
I'm a black man in the water.
I'm telling you, I bless the man that created a boat, because this boy is not made with no gills.
I know Tyrone's ancestors don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
My father was in the Coast Guard.
Oh, wait. You said Tyrone ancestors don't do what?
They would disagree with that comment you said about the boat.
Oh, shit. I had to make sure that's what it was. But
I mean, half my family.
I got you, bro. I had to make sure it was the same thought, because sometimes it just go over my head. Sometimes like, yo, that's funny. I'm sorry.
Let's not forget it was your ancestors that sent you here too. They sold you off, you son of a bitch.
As long as it's not. Yeah, as long as it's not the Christopher Columbus boat, we're good. Right.
Nah, we bought you, dog.
Fuck that. Hey, bro, nah. See, you took the short end of the deal. You took the short end of the deal because we was fucking the white women since we was slaves. Stop acting like you ain't know that. We should be getting free cruises right now. If that should have been the start of reparation. You took us here for free. We should be able to sail anywhere for free. That would have been the start.
Yo, I just have to say, if you're gonna, I think they're only gonna give us one-way tickets on that one. Ain't gonna be no round.
That's fine. We don't want to pay for it.
Hey, looking at Africa today, I think you got the good end of that one.
You know what? You know what? And in all seriousness, since we highlight in Africa right now, I don't know if y'all are aware, the Congo is going through some shit right now, crazy as genocide just as Palestine. Yeah. So we wanna, I don't want to say keep them in prayers, but keep an ear out, and however we can support and help anybody down like Palestine and the Congo, try and do with your heart, because we don't never know.
You know,
because my theory is when they're doing and tearing down countries like that is to rebuild, and normally when they rebuild, that becomes a new superpower country, like America.
Nothing like us. There's no such thing as a constitution anywhere but here.
No, it don't have to have a constitution. They just have it's going to be a replica. It's going to be a replica. But I'm just saying, we don't never know what's going to be us. So I like to help, just so to prevent that.
You know, that's funny. Remember, I think it was one of our first episodes, one of our couple episodes where we were talking about how America is perceived as a villain, as a referee,
oh, 3-1
a hero. It's like,
I think we were having a conversation.
It's really.
They play lawyer. They play everybody.
It was that week that I came over to your house and we talked about it. Like, you could do all three of them. You can make a case for all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how you feel.
Or where you're from.
Right. And how you feel in regards to the culture of what you feel like should be in today's society.
Yeah.
Because I'm American, dog.
Yeah.
You know, we can see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I think I'm here with Hitler.
Well, but you know why I'm not mad about that right now? Because if he was here right now, that wouldn't have been happening.
What's that? Oh, what are you talking about? Hitler? Yeah, sure. Right.
The extremists, they wouldn't have been over there causing no problems.
Here's one of the main points that I can make in regards to my thoughts on America and wars and or history of time. Is I am a conservative in regards to the values in which we thought the free society should live under. So in regards to how we got there, it wasn't all moral, but the idea was to provide this life for people. So as a conservative, I would like to conserve that piece of everything. Same thing with history in regards to good or bad. We want to know about it so we don't repeat history.
But wouldn't you say, however we created that morally or unmorally, but you want to keep it, but what if it was more unmorally?
Well, we left an immoral situation in Europe in the way that they tried to tax people. So they left their, well, I don't even know why they left, but ultimately they left for a free land, for a free world, right? So, and here's the thing too, as far as Christopher Columbus and his, arrival, sure, there's probably some immoral things that happened in regards to
probably it did.
Well, I don't think it was a complete genocide.
With Christopher Columbus?
Yes. I don't think it was a complete genocide. I think they traded away their land, and then the Industrial Revolution created some new technology that made things easier, and then they came back and said, wow, this is nice, we want it back. Don't work that way.
I can't say, but from my teachings of him, I don't think he was that smooth with his transactions.
Sure, I know. But, well, it was in a time that we didn't have very smooth things going on. I'm pretty sure the sailing over here wasn't very smooth.
Yeah, they just took it.
I like it.
Yo, Trey is lit over there, man. On point with the buttons.
I know it's the data storage, bro. So I'm not even worried about it.
Oh.
I'll probably be like blacked out this whole thing, but you got my voice now.
Mm.
I don't know. I see you still alive, so
I got you.
We'll see how it processes.
Yeah.
Okay.
For people, it's nice.
yeah. How many times did you think you were recording something and it fucked up and you were like,
Oh my fucking god, bro! Like, you just gave me PTSD all over.
see, that's what I'm saying. We've been having this. Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something. And when that shit happens to me, it's always my biggest fucking episodes. The one that I put money in, the one that I have one of my biggest guesses on, that I feel like is a big guess at the time, it's always those episodes that get fucked up. And it's always 50-50. Natural shit, just we don't know, or niggas just start acting jittery. Yeah, want to try new shit then, or just jittery, because people here, now you want to act professional. Don't act professional when people here. You should have been, so it's just like, but man,
let me go off that comment, Justin. Now, when you do your recordings now, do you have like a backup plan? Like, do you go live on like a social while you're doing your doing your?
No, I'm learning all live in the background.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know if that would help with your numbers.
But that's funny. But that's I'm glad you brought that up, because that's what I used to do. I used to start my live on TikTok and bring people over into when we start DJing, partying, and talking shit. So it transaction. But I had started to leave in my live open, because it's still people coming in on TikTok. Right. But the 10 people that you say would laugh at us, that would say, I say, yo, go on YouTube now and let's keep YouTube active and leave TikTok for the people who are passing through. Right. So for reasons like that, Trey, I normally have another live ready to go, just in case there's shit going on. I'll jump back on TikTok or try Instagram before they had their new update, or Facebook. So
they can take it down for whatever reason too.
Right, but as long I'm saying,
you just have
if you have a fuck up, say that you're recording, that you're not live on.
Yeah, like, because
you as long as you have something live that you can at least have already out there.
Yeah, like,
and you can make your cuts from that too, right?
Nah, because it's live. Because what's going to happen in the live situations is it's going to process out to the internet right away.
Right, but can't you say that to your phone and then transfer it over into another?
Because when I do my lives, they save. You can go back and you can play with them.
That's what I mean about your whole interviews and things like that.
Yeah. So, but only my thing is the backup live, which is be my TikTok or Facebook. That I could take my TikTok live off to re-edit it too, but Facebook I can't. It's gonna look shitty. Yeah. But for backup, normally the audio still saves and still run, but sometimes if the camera crashes or something, or we're not getting no connection, the audio normally still. Well, if you use the Zoom itself, it saves.
Yeah, right after.
Yeah, it saves on it. Yeah. So yeah, even if
this will too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It saves on it, so you could go back in and fish out what you can if it's not too corrupted.
Right. And then you obviously use that for TikTok, like little clips.
Yeah, even the lives too. I go back and cut them and repost them. But that's come from how we. But with all that doing, if you want to cut and be able to repost perfectly, it goes to the set and how it's being displayed on the camera. You know what I mean? That plays a whole big, because you gotta be able to, whatever you clip and repost, before you say anything, once they look at it, they gotta want to stop to hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? So that goes for stuff like this, lights, all of that shit. So whatever your cut scenes. Like for you, when you setting up, say you have an interview with somebody and they're funny, like T-Bone are going crazy. If he was here right now, you want to put the most entertaining person in the best lighting and the most vibrant area, and that gives you a full drag, and they're gonna sit there. Oh, he's talking. Oh, that's not. It's not gonna take away. Normally, I'll put the most dull person in the most best area, but it works. But when you put the entertainment person, it gives you, yeah, basically you did the alley hoop.
Yeah.
Every time he drinks out of this cup over this way, I feel like he got a problem with me.
Nah, he just looks racist from that angle.
Yeah, and I don't know.
And I'm really opinionated too. So he's trying to figure me out. He's like, "Are you really racist? You say a lot of shit, dude."
Brother, trust me, he's not. He just grew up with me.
No. I'm good. This is my thing. You can't just tell me somebody's racist and I believe it. I have to have a conversation with them. And even if they say the N-word, that's not gonna make me call them racist. Because me and my best friend was having this conversation last night. Because you have some people that have been pushed in a corner. And when you corner an animal, the only thing left them do is bite or scratch. So you have, for example, you have the current Karens. How you say it? Current.
Current.
Yeah. That the white ladies. That's how I'm trying. Karen.
Karen, like the name Karen.
Yeah.
Current.
No, Karen. Thank you.
Karen.
See my English. I'm working on my English. So.
No. Listen, Rochester says Rochester. It should be like Rochester. You know, I get it, bro. We got an accent.
But so you have the Karens, right?
Yeah.
That become racist on the spot that were never racist. But yeah, because you have because you have some outspoken white women that if you cut them in line or if you do anything funny, they about to call your ass out.
Sure.
But when you now call them out and then you take up your phone and you want to follow them and antagonize them, of course they're gonna throw a nigga at you. Get out my fucking face. And those aren't racist. You just let them bite. You provoke them to bite. But if you have an altercation with somebody and you like, they're walking away from you, don't fucking chase them.
You know, it's funny that I think we've gotten so far away from what the word actually means.
Yeah, and that's
people don't ever think
No,
about it.
that's what me and her talked about too. But what she pointed out to me was that for the history of the word and what it was, I'm like, yeah, I get that, and I'm not taking away from that. But now, if anybody that's not a nigga says nigga, they are becoming the new niggas because social media treats them like how they used to treat so-called niggas back in the day. Like they get their job fucked up, their family got to go into hiding.
It's all a matter
of you know what I mean? They just get shunned. But granted, we want to kick them in shit too and punch them a couple times. But social media do it for them already.
It's
so
not the way you should react to it.
Yeah. So basically, if you're a Caucasian or somebody that don't have the right to use that word, and you use it and you get caught on social media, you are going to get treated as which you thought that word is going to have the effect on that person. Yeah, you're going to get treated like the word the reaction that you wanted the person to have from that word, you're going to get that treatment. Big facts.
Tyrone. You ever listen back to our recordings and hate the way that you sound? I do all the time. I'm just kidding. That's true. How about you? You ever hate yourself like with what you sound like?
When I just started, I was uncomfortable with my voice because I don't like how my voice sounded over my voice.
When did you start? COVID?
Yeah, the
like
first.
You started doing actual recordings of anything on your voice?
Yes. Yes, yeah, but and in our culture with DJing, you have MCs, but we call our MCs selectors. Yeah. And they call them because they obviously select the songs, but they also select the songs because they have a intro speech for it. So the MC plays a lot with Jamaican culture and DJ. You have a DJ, the scratcher, and the MC.
Right. Yeah. I actually prefer that.
Yeah, so you have somebody.
I actually DJ'd, and I was an MC. I was wedding DJ, and I would do a couple bars and stuff like that. And I found that the selecting piece of it was not actually my forte. I was like, I couldn't like read the room as well as other DJs.
Exactly, yeah.
But I could actually talk and get people hyped. So I was like, all right, well, I can be the MC.
So the MC would be the eye of the crowd. Okay, so you just feel it out, you drop a good intro. and then they follow up on it with the song. So the MC is has to be a good DJ too, because sometimes what the DJ got lined up ain't what is feeling for his vibe, and he got an intro that he want, So it's a
I
good.
think the most important part to a DJ though is if you feel your own mix. If you're feeling your own mix, the other people will feel it too.
That's one hobby I want to get into.
I teach you, bro.
What DJ?
Like I thought about asking you guys, right?
It's so easy, bro.
I feel like out of a 10, I'm about a 5 or a 6 when it comes to my DJing.
Nah, bro. I just feel like where my mind is with music now, it's evolved so much more. Of course. And I just feel like the mixes in my brain.
Yeah, that's why I love stems.
And I'm like, yo, this sounds good with
this. Oh, that's what I do. And that's what I do to get over some of my copyright things on YouTube. I just mix mad different songs.
DJing is disguising the songs to be a different song. That's all it is.
Yeah,
it's funny. Do you know what stems is, Trey or Sigga?
No.
Yeah, we having a whole different language over here.
It's a newer thing. It's not something I ever had when I was DJing for weddings, but you can basically take a song and take the vocals out of it and let the instrumental. So that's what's
you could use only the piano.
Some songs. That's what. Yeah, but some recordings don't do well with the stems too. So like sometimes it doesn't pull it out as well as you want it to.
Oh well, so next time our episode, I'm gonna bring my DJ setup, so we could do a scratch off. Not scratch, but we could tune for tune. You play for your people. You play for your people, and I play for my people. How about that?
I can't read my people.
Wow.
I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, I can bring shit. We can always play around.
Yeah, we have an episode dedicated to music and the history.
All right. If you had a mascot for your show,
oh shit, what would it be? Mascot.
Obviously, it's
you're funny. The perfect mascot would be for my show, but I don't want to use a word mascot, because he's a fucking legend and an icon. He's Bob Marley. I feel like if Bob Marley could sit on my couch and just sit there with his guitar, not even talking, just smoking his joint. Eli, blessed. That'd be good. That's the perfect person. Because Bob Marley is such a vibe without even having to go crazy.
Rainforest, like a Jamaican atmosphere, like how I envision like Jamaica in the woods, like natural atmosphere.
You know, all his lyrics are like Bible verses.
Bob Marley. Yeah, man to man is so unjust. I didn't mean to start with that one. I'm not throwing shots at nobody in the alphabet community. Elemental P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. But
I'm unapologetic. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like I love that piece.
Yo,
he's so religious.
I say that too.
Bro, and everything that he wanted to do was just create peace. And like he became a product of something like an intrinsic value that killed him. Like,
I just love that he understood. I just love that he understood his frequency and he knew how to use it.
And he knew that
not his music, his frequency in the music.
And he understood the serving of someone bigger or higher
power, energy,
power,
and yeah,
that energy, man. That you're not here for you. You're here for others. And the big man, you know, I just love that.
Two people on my radar. He's one of them, and the next person that gave the same influence, just being a person, Marcus Garvey. I don't know if you know much about him, but he put the B in black. Please do. I don't like going on rants about him because my friends in every episode, at Black History Month, I don't have nobody else to talk about.
That was the first time.
I mean, wasn't he friends with X?
Yeah.
He was friends with X.
Yeah, they all of them try to get their teachings for
I'm with that. I met you and started talking to you around Black History Month. We were talking about it. He was like, "Well, I can't really have you in because it's Black History Month." And I was like, well, that's a good reason to have me on. You can have a white person's perspective about all this shit. Bro.
Yo, that's funny.
I remember talking to
you. Yeah, that's funny. Yo, the crazy that you remember. That's funny.
Yeah, there's a couple things I remember. Like I remember your face looking at me. It was like African American black.
Yeah, I'm like.
Bitch, I ain't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind being called African Jamaican. You know, if we get in this thing.
Dude, I work with so Jamaican people that look at me the same way.
But you know what's funny though? I didn't care about being different until you guys made it
It's true.
permanent that you have to be
Well,
different. I'll let people know.
A lot of the socializing of people.
I mean, do you really want to get like deep into it, like down the rabbit hole?
Let's go.
Alright, so my theory and thoughts on slavery and how they brought slaves over into America. So basically, obviously, they had to stop at islands. So I feel like the islands, that's where they put slaves there to create colonies, but their main goal was to come to America. So, like, where we say you got Puerto Rico, you got the Republic,
Haiti,
you got Jamaica,
Guyana, all the Caribbean islands.
like all the Caribbean,
Yeah.
all right? So those were basically like little soft ports where they put slaves. So now, where you think about it now is like Puerto Rican say, "Oh, we're not black." Dominican say, "Oh, we're not black." Anything of light skin, because mind you, I'm 50-50. I'm half black, half white. I'm only a little lighter because I'm Irish. So that's not powerful. Other slaves, we'll talk about that later. But
Oi, me matey.
like with Puerto Ricans, like slave master, the same thing that was going on in America, bro. All that. But
My whole
Jamaica got most of the Caribbean got most of
yeah, because Jamaica was because of Port Royal. We had one of the richest ports in the world for gold, piracy, and slavery, enslaved. So that's why. But even to that, we don't see racism the same way. It's classism for us. Yeah, so it's just like when I came here, and then I was taught that African Americans were treated this way because they're African Americans. I'm like, I don't want to get treated that way. I'm fucking Jamaican.
Right.
So I'm not going to lose my accent all the way. I'm not about to be wearing Nikes and Jordans and all of that shit and hoodies and ski masks to be blended. Nope. I'm going to make sure I have my flag somewhere. Yeah, facts type shit. So that's why I'm so adamant about not going with the mask. And that's one of the things I try to tell my little sister. I'm like, I know you were born here and stuff, but they're in a battle that they're trying to figure out, and somehow we became a part of it. And you're friends with the people, so you're supposed to help your friends. But to help your friends, you got to know who you are and where you stand first, so you can help them build their foundation and know who they are.
Yeah, well, intrinsic value is a perfect way to put vocabulary towards something that you are thinking is this significant difference between us, but literally is nothing more than a skin color.
Exactly.
That you were born with, that nobody can control.
Right.
So why the fuck are we setting each other into different groups based on this?
That's the fucking time.
Let's cut each other. Let's see.
Bro, you know what you know what fucked me up too talking about that. This is my closing for this topic. How they used to make fun of Africans, and I'm like, I don't see myself any different. And it would be the fucking African Americans. White people don't say shit. They only talk to their friends about that shit. They don't. You know? You said white, right? Half tray? Half tray. Yeah, half tray.
Justin was really alright. So my situation was kind of weird because I was an inner city kid, and then my mom uprooted me and put me into a suburban school and thinking it was safer and all that stuff. Got forward up into like high school where like development really comes into character, socialization, all those things. So, only person I really saw and viewed like with real morals and like somebody I could run with